My goal is to meet as many people on this planet as possible, people that are positive, people that have more time to create than to be critical, more time to hustle than they have to hate, and they want to actually add strategy and techniques that are proven to grow their business so that they can take care of their family and their church.
10x your life. Grant Cardone's 10 rules for greatness. Check them out.
You're going to stay focused on the task, get people around you that don't make excuses, get rid of people that do, and then you're going to be like, hey, we're going to Mars, dude, no matter what it takes, what it costs. And you got to keep feeding the dream, you know? And so that's what I've done, dude. I like from 8 years old, like 7, 8 years old, I've just been feeding the beast. And when I quit feeding the beast of my dreams and fantasies, when I quit giving them energy, what happened was my life went downhill. So by the time I'm 25, I'm broke, I'm wrecked, I'm spiritually bankrupt, I'm physically bankrupt, I hate myself. But I didn't quit, you know, I just had to start rebuilding from zero. This is the secret of the successful people. This is what I've committed my life to doing. I told my mom when I was 16 years old, one day I'm gonna be successful. One day I'm gonna be successful, and one day I'm gonna help a lot of people. I always say this, pay the price today so you can pay any price in the future. Pay the price now, okay? Pay the price. My buddies were traveling, seeing the world, and I didn't have any of those experiences. If anybody thinks you're gonna be successful without paying that price, you're wrong. You gotta get addicted to something good. All addictions are not created equal. Okay, I'm addicted to my wife. I'm addicted to my kids. I'm addicted to my purpose. I'm addicted to helping out. I'm addicted to making a difference. I'm addicted to doing whatever it takes to show and be an example of the blessings that I have. If I don't quit, I can't fail. Okay, repeat after me. If I don't quit, I can't fail. So you got to drop this failure thing out of your language. Failure's it's a bullshit code for you quit. Don't be a quitter. Because if you quit, you will fail. And the reality is you didn't fail, you quit. So quit talking about the failure thing. You got to quit quitting. You need to quit the stuff that's no good for you. And you need to start the stuff that is good for you. You need to be so freaking busy that you don't know what time it is. You don't know if it's before lunch, before dinner, after dinner. Come on, you've had those productive days. Remember the day when you were so productive, you literally worked through lunch and dinner, and you looked up at 7 o'clock. You should have been home an hour ago, and you're like, dude, I hadn't had lunch or dinner. You know why? Because that day you were eating the marketplace. You were consuming the marketplace because you were active, productive, hitting it, slamming, creative, and completely committed. Society is labeling, numbing people down to average, man. If you could just be average, then you'll fit in. But that's not who changes the world. That's not who makes a difference. That's not who creates industries. That's not who gets the freedom they want. And as long as I fought that, okay, for the first literally 45 years of my life, I fought this idea that I would be rich, I'd be famous, I'd have the hot chick, all these things. I fought it because I had people around me saying, dude, don't do that. You say too much, you have no filters, you can't control what you say. I mean, you see this in society. You know, maybe my mom was like, hey, Grant, you know, you're fine just the way you are. And I'm like, well, that's good for you to say. You know, people like the whole therapeutic community says, you need to love yourself the way you are. Dude, no, you don't. If you know you have more potential, you should not love yourself just the way you are. Why would you lie to yourself? As long as you're a good person, money will solve a lot of problems. It might not make you happy, but this ain't the happy convention. How many of you need more money? And there's nothing wrong with money, particularly if you have a noble product. In fact, if you have a noble product and a noble service, you should be paid money. Unless something's wrong with you. And maybe something is wrong with you. Is there a possibility that there's something wrong with you? That the people that raised you in the schools you went to gave you knowledge that was incorrect. How many of you were taught this? Money doesn't grow on trees. But they didn't tell you where it came from. Did they tell you where it came from? My daddy's like, money don't grow on trees. But where did it come from? Look, we print more money in this country than we plant trees. There's no shortage of money except in your mind. So, it's finally when I quit letting everybody, all these average people, label me and said, you know what, I'm going to take this obsessive, compulsive, this whatever this energy is that has been, made wrong by society. I'm going to take this energy and I'm not going to suppress it anymore, and I'm going to use it. So for all the kids out there, teenagers that are being mislabeled, millennials a label, man. Introvert is a label. Lazy is a label. Nobody's lazy. Nobody is born lazy. These labels are being given to people incorrectly. And the truth is, nobody's actually lazy, okay? You're not born lazy. You're made lazy. You're allowed to be lazy. You're encouraged to be lazy. You're surrounded by a bunch of people that are lazy, and then you become lazy. People that are being labeled OCD, ADD, ADHD. I think they're geniuses. It's waiting for you. There's this big gift sitting there waiting to bubble up. Don't medicate it and don't push it down. Give it a voice. Let it be greatness and genius rather than something bad.
A lot of people talking about showing up. Some people denigrating on my showing up rule. It is, ladies and gentlemen, not 80% of success, regardless of what anyone tells you. It is probably more like 99.9% of success. And anybody that says otherwise is just trying to get some attention unnecessarily, because I already love all you guys. Check it out. Like, if you don't show up, you have no chance of anything happening. And once you show up, physically show up, and you being freaking unbelievable superstar. But if you don't show up for the audition, the sales call, the speaking gig, if you don't show up and buy that lottery ticket, you can't win it. Then you got to get a little lucky. Then you got to persist. Then you got to do all the other things you got to do. First, you got to show up.
I don't know where I am most of the time. I don't know what day it is. I don't know what time it is. I just know, hey, I got this moment, man, right here. Let's make the most of this moment. I don't know if I live once or twice. Okay, I know this. I need to take advantage of what I have right now, and I can't do that by myself. I don't want to be by myself. We don't want to just be the four of us. I don't want to just be me, Elena, Sabrina, and Scarlett. I want a nation. I don't want a tribe. I don't want a tribe. I want friends all over the world. I want Sabrina and Scarlett, when they grow up and they go to Switzerland, they have friends in Switzerland. Okay? If the world falls apart, we have friends in Oklahoma or in Central. Or maybe I got to go to South America for a while. Maybe I got to go hang out. Okay, I will not fulfill my mission. My mission is to help people. I will be known for the people I help, not the money I made. Nobody's going to remember. Nobody's going to say 50 years from now, 100 years from now, oh, Grant Cardone had a great jet. Nobody will ever mention that. My books might live on, okay? My audio will guarantee you my audio will live long after I'm dead. But your memories with me, you using our technologies, okay, will live on forever. You live on through other people. Walt Disney did it. He lives on today, man, okay? Build a legacy, folks. Build a legacy. Put yourself out there, okay? 10x your lives. 10x the lives of the people around you. Give more than you take. Give more than you take. Give more than you take, and I promise you, you will get more than you ever dreamed of.
Grant Cardone may be one of the hardest working guys out there. His 10x your life, do everything 10x more. So obviously, if that's your goal, if you want to adopt some of these rules that he uses in his life to grow to the success that he has, then do so. Leave in the comments below what you believe is going to help you grow most with these 10 rules.